I looted the cursed chest in Sedanin and it disappeared. I should return to Procyon Nigilius at the Mages Guild in Wolverine Hall. 29 First Seed, 3rd Era 427, Day 224, Latte, on his quest to deepen his knowledge of mysticism, has decided to seek the guidance of a master in mysticism. He suggested consulting the mysticism trainers of the Mages Guild, inquiring about their own mentors and sources of learning. Barnand Aralai in Tel Brenora is known for his expertise in mysticism, even though he hasn't been promoted due to his ties with the Telvanni. Despite this, he's a skilled mysticism trainer. Erer Darothril is the teacher Barnand learned from. He can be found at Dirty Muriel's Corner Club in Sadrith Mora, where he imparts his mastery of both illusion and mysticism. Erer Darothril recommended seeking guidance from Ardarum, the leading expert in mysticism in Vardenfell. She can be found at the Gateway Inn in Sadrith Mora, waiting to share her vast knowledge and expertise with those who seek it. 29 First Seed, 3rd Era 427, Day 224, I told Evie that her friend, Antonius, had died. She seemed hurt, but said she will move on, so hopefully she does. It was the right thing to do, she said. She also gave me 150 coin. Latte will spend a day studying under Ardarum. I should find him again tomorrow. Vicius thanked me for delivering the missive. Vicius says that an agent of the Legion, Dovzathrion, was supposed to deliver some contraband he confiscated, but that he has failed to arrive. His Guer was seen dead on an island just west of Firewatch, so I am to go there and investigate. If I cannot save or find him, I am to recover the agent's contraband, 4 skooma bottles. Terrace Andrethi, who was loitering not far away, has told me that the tongueless mare, Adrosa of Balman, had lost his tongue to Dralathas Omothran, the lord of Tel Mothrivra. He claims to have a regrowth potion for Adrosu, but demands 500 gold for it. I looted the cursed chest. 29 First Seed, 3rd Era 427, Day 224, I have retrieved the regrowth potion from Andretha's pockets. I brought some paper, ink, and a quill to the tongueless Dunmer and he wrote down his story. I have given Adrosa the potion and he was able to speak again. I looted the cursed chest in Sedanin and it disappeared. I should return to Procyon Nigilius at the Mages Guild in Wolverine Hall.
Okay, so welcome back to the adventures, you and her friends. I think I have a couple of things to try and fix in her way of reading some words, but not so easy because you fix one thing and you break the other.
At the Mages Guild in Wolverine Hall.
Also, I'm not sure I know exactly how the correct pronunciation is. I think it's better to say mysticism and bad for sure, because she's mispronouncing those two words, I think. But yeah, it's not easy to fix this thing without breaking some other word pronunciation, and so sometimes I don't quite manage to do that, but I will try. I'm talking about the read aloud mod, which is the one mod I'm using to have her read things. Also, this way I can avoid to read everything, because I'm not really good at it, and also it's a little stressing to do it. I like playing more than talking about what's in game books or on dialogue and so on. If I have to spend my voice, I prefer to talk about game problems, game mods, new things, and so on. And she's almost better than me reading anyway, English at least. So we have, as usual, a lot of quests to go on with, but couple notes. First, I think one of the things Shiaryu and we are trying to do basically is to finish one of the more strange quests in the game, which is the hidden Easter egg to empower one of the artifact sword available in game, which is the gold brand weapon, which is a powerful one, but we have a lot of them. And there's a secret option, more like an Easter egg than something real, but you can empower this sword even more. And the original game has a quest for it, and basically you have to do some silly things like having an exact sum of gold, which is equivalent to the birth day of some one personage, and then you have to I don't remember exactly the sequence of the quest, but basically the most annoying things of all is you have to be a vampire to be able to do this, to upgrade this sword, and Shiaryu is actually trying to do that in a different way, because I have a mod which in theory makes it a little simpler and even in a certain way law correct, because it relates this special upgrade with having some Daedric artifact related to Malakat, which in theory is the godfather of the vampires, and so yeah, that's a little lore also in this mod, and in practice this mod makes you able to do this thing, talking with this Daedric statue artifact, something like that, like the usual Daedric statues of the Daedric princes, but this thing is in a room of one of the mages, of the more bizarre Mages Guild protagonists of the game, and you have to go there, being a vampire, having this sum of money, and the usual things about the quest. So yeah, a little different, but not so much. And basically the harder thing is to become a vampire, just to be able to do this, because I think, if I recall correctly, in her long journey Shiaryu already became a vampire, and then she was already cured, so I'm not sure that I can still do that. In theory I should, because I think the mod is adding a special vampire, or there is a special vampire by which you can get back the disease, even if you are already nervering and you are resistant to all magic and so on. But you can get just talking with this special vampire and having him give you the gift of vampirism, which technically is just some spells added to the player. But this is not enough, because I realized that one of my beloved companions, which is Latte, has a feature to basically auto heal you and auto cure you from diseases, and this is not the usual way that companions usually do that, in that you can ask them to do to be cured, and then there's an option and they cure you, they cast a spell and cure you. But he's doing this automatically with a greeting, so I cannot stop normally him from doing that, and this is quite frustrating if you are trying to actually become a vampire for reasons like this one, or just to play the quest, so yeah, I suggest, if that mod is ever updated, to just make this option something you can toggle off,
I'll see her
because it's quite annoying in these special circumstances. So what it is basically disable this thing and keep the option by which you can ask him to be cured with the usual dialogue option, and then he's doing his thing. That's perfectly fine. But as a general rule, it's always risky to make something by default, especially if it is something happening in a constant way, repetitive way, without having the player able to disable that thing, because there are a lot of possible way of playing, mods installed and things like this. So when possible, avoid that. Keep it as an option that the player can disable. Well, of course, you can just tell Latte, stay here and do your quest without having your companion around. That's an option. Some mods require that for some special quest, but it's true that yeah, if you make a companion mod, you just like if your companion is able to stay with the player most of the time. So yeah, better to add an option, in my opinion, to disable if there are some rare moments that the player needs to be the one deciding everything. Having said that, let's see if we are actually able to go on with this quest and other things, how complex it is. So I think I have the first thing. Will I be able to go on with the quest to become a vampire, even if I am a high level 66 character, having already been vampire? This is the first question. So I am about let me check. Well, first thing, you have to have a way to check if you have the disease still, and usually you can take a look at your fatigue icon somewhere. Maybe here it is, yeah. Ah, here it is. So you look for a restore fatigue effect, and well, Shiayu has a lot of them because she's super powerful, but basically you look for restore fatigue, and if you have 1 point of fatigue coming from a disease called porphyric hemophilia, yeah, you should be okay. You should be still incubating your vampirism. So in theory, when you rest for the necessary time, which if I recall correctly is 3 nights, then in theory you should become a vampire. But honestly, I think I am almost there, and I'm not entirely sure I can without having to do some console or some other tricks like this. In theory I should be able, but let's see if we can. Because I think a lot of players would like to finish this quest and get upgraded to the top sword. Oh, and also as we... Ooh, I've just noticed one thing that is not working as it should. I fear that something broken by the latest updated to... Oh, and in this couple days there's been a fuck ton of changes to the MWSE-Lua Morrowind tweaks, and probably something... A lot of mods are not working correctly, because these changes as basically are making evident a lot of potential bugs that mods could have. So some of them need probably an update to work correctly. So one of the reasons could be this: if my lovely mirror here is not working anymore, because she is not yet a vampire, so she should be able to still use the mirror, I think. I'm joking, but not sure about it. I think if this is something that the original Kratos 7 mod is doing, because she's going to become a vampire, so she's not able anymore to use the mirror, to be reflected by the mirror. Well, Kratos 7 is a genius. I already suspected it, but no, I'm sort of joking. I think it's more something related to the changes in the MWSE-Lua thing that is interfering with that mod. I will check the log just to be... Usually in the log you can see if something is not working as it should. But honestly, the log is perfect. There are no errors at all. So unless it is something related to the mod initialization, but it was working and there are no error messages. So, oh, I don't know, maybe it is just magic by Grander 7 that's detecting we are going to become a vampire, so we are not able to use the mirror. It could be, not sure about it. I already show how nice this mod is. Basically there's a real mirror where you can see your character and not only the surrounding area. And the only glitch is that it doesn't work in first-person view, only in third-person view, but it works in an impressive way. But now it's not, because reason. But it was working, and I want it to work again because I love it. Okay, let's try and see what happens. So I think this is the last day, in theory, that I need to become a vampire. So let's try and sleep until the next day. Honestly, I don't remember if there are meant to be some other dreams or things like that. I'm not a vampire, I think. So maybe it is just not possible if you have been already a vampire. I don't know. I think I will have to cheat. So let's try and sleep some more time. Like a whole day.
Temple.
Ooh,
Surround
what happens?
shrine.
Nah, only things related to other quests. Oh well, I suppose I will have to cheat for getting my sword. But that's also interesting because you can see how you can understand how a mod works and things like that. But first, let's see. We have still the disease, probably. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is still there. But we are not a vampire. Okay, just to be sure, sleep another full 24 hours.
Mage's Guild. Striking Roots.
And another 24. So I got my full 3 days. Nah, doesn't work. Okay, I think I can just reload at this point because it doesn't work. Which is actually strange because I was thinking that mod also cared about this detail, but it doesn't. Well, it's true that most players don't really try to become a vampire a second time. So yeah, I guess I will need to try from another playthrough to get the sword updated in a legal way. I was thinking, is that I don't remember very well how the vampire thing works. I need to refresh my memory. Let's see. So the sword is called Elton Brand. Okay. So we need a precise amount of gold related to abot and be a vampire if we want to do that with that mod. Okay, so we know how much money. And the place where we can in theory get that is the Vivac Mages Guild. So I think I can go there like this. Oh, I have the sword, I think. No, I need the sword. That is important. No. It's easy to get lost in this big tower. Okay, here is my sword. The gold brand, and now I can use the tower teleportation to go to the teleportation hub you gain by doing the quest. Gain the tower, and we can teleport from here to the Mages Guild in Bottomfell. And from here we go to the room where this Daedric thing is. I think should be down. No, this way. Okay. And then this way. No, this is the entry. Oh, this way. Okay, so the lady sitting low.
I'm sorry you're not feeling well, but you need to get cured
Yeah,
of that
we are
disease.
trying to become a vampire, but
it's just a
it
common
doesn't
disease.
work.
And if you go to an imperial cult altar or a temple shrine, or see a healer or apothecary, I'm sure they can take care of it.
Okay, thank you, but we are here for something. So she's the one in this mod having this new Daedric thing, and in theory when we are ready and we have the thing and we are a vampire, we should be able to click here and get our upgrade. But we are not a vampire, so we must find a way to understand what happens. So I have merged the mod into a gameplay change. So yeah, we need to check what the script is doing. Let me show you. This. Okay. I should have the script source here now, so I can try and understand what happens. Okay, this is the helmet which is doing nothing, basically. Just tell you that you cannot get the helmet back. So let's try the statue. Ooh, you're not worthy. Taste the blood of your kin, know the weight of curses, only then their approach me mortal. So that's pretty nice. We have the Mulak Bal, I think. Daedric Shrine, which is telling us we must become a vampire. Problem is we are not able. And also we have the sword. We should prepare the right amount of money for that. I think I should have it. So let's drop our bag, the bag of holding, and from here we can take the right amount of money. Which happens to be I don't sure, maybe I need more, or I have already that. Yeah, I need more. So I have this. I need more money. Need to sell something or visit the bank. Okay, good to know. Let's put some... Well, no, it doesn't matter. We have a bank nearby.
If that creature visits again, I think I have choice words.
But we need 11,000 and something money. So but we are in Vivac, so in theory should be able to go to the bank office and get our money, needed money, easily.
Bank.
Yeah. Okay, hello. I will need to
Archuard Rax at your service, Muthsira. How
withdraw.
can I help you?
Withdraw some
How
money,
much gold do you
like
wish to withdraw?
5,000 should be
5,000.
enough.
Very well. Here.
Okay. So now we have... Okay, more than needed. And we need exactly... Let me check. This amount. Okay. 11,171 gold pieces. Okay, so I will drop this here and get... So, no, let's do the things using the bag, probably easier. Okay, we have this. We want to keep the right amount. Okay, shift. Want to keep the right amount, so 1,171 should be right. Yeah. Get this and drop it. Put this inside the bag. Get back this, and we should be fine. We are over encumbered because, yeah, you know how it is. Money wait. But we have also potions. Yeah.
Excuse me, Nerevarine.
Okay, in theory we have the right amount of money. We have the right sword. We are not a vampire. So we must find a way to overcome this limit. And we need to check how to. So we go back to the place
Best potions just for you.
where the statue is.
Ingredients in town.
Guilds of Fighter, Guild of Mages. We can see from
Mages Guild.
the sign. And then we go no, down there, down here, up here, to the right. Okay, back again. Close the door for some privacy. And here we are. So, right sword. Oh, Harry. Come on. Oh, what? We are not doing nothing illegal? So now we try to understand how the Daedric Shrine is working. So I click it here and write ORE, and now I should have in my log the source of the script, so I can try and understand what's happening. Okay. Okay, so it's using the vampire clan, a global variable. So in theory, even if I'm not a vampire, I could force being it just setting this variable. Okay, well, let's try it, because the rest of things we should already have. So we'll paste the name of the global variable here. I use the set command. I think 1 would be fine. And now in theory only that of unless you earn her favor, but we are making some progress, because we are basically not looking like, but we are considered from the script a vampire at the moment.
Though I find your kind abhorrent,
And she also is considering as a vampire. So we can go on with the quest. So yeah, sometimes if you understand how a mod is working, the inner workings of a mod, you can even find a little tweak that you can use, and then you can progress with the mod quest and so on. Okay, so I found you. Okay, we need to kill someone. Oh, how nice.
Someone killed.
Well, we are a vampire after all.
Cheshev, Dark One. Well done indeed.
Oh,
But I need
Oh,
these
we need the
from you.
key. We need the
Get
key.
it for me.
Oh, this could be difficult. This could be difficult. You know why? Because I lost my keychain while having a problem with the Greatest 7 containers mod. So I had to disinstall it because it was really stressing me out of any humor with that mechanic by which it is adding some weight and you cannot move until you remove the container from the container, and if you do not find the container inside the container you cannot play anymore. So I just removed the mod, and with it a lot of keys from my keychain, so not sure I have that key anymore. And as usual we can just put a new one with the console, but let's see first if I have it. I don't think so. Yeah, we need to find and get that. But I have already done the quest part. I had already found the key. I had already killed our target. So yeah, that's something that I have already done. So I'm not cheating about it. I just had a problem and lost all my keys, so most of them. So let's find the identifier. So okay, here it is. We can do something like this. We click the player, add item, identifier of the key, and no. Oh, why is it? I'm doing something wrong here. Ah, because it is scoping the whole. Bah. Let's try again. Yeah, we have this to delete. Okay. Add item 1. No. Not found. Why? Oh, we found some kind of error in the USB side. Is that the right code for the key? Okay, let's check in game. Like we can open and open Morrowind. And look for the key here. Okay, so key. Miscellaneous items. Okay, so this is the name, and this is. Ooh, we found a bug in the USB page. Wrong code here. It's not the right one. Okay, let's put it the right one here. So this is the right one. Add. Probably that in the page is the code of the journal. they did some mistake writing that there. Okay, add item. Now we have the key in theory, so we should be able to talk, finally talk with the statue. Oh no. Okay, we need first to give the key to her.
Though I find your kind abhorrent, someone killed.
Wow, we did it.
Yes. I need to have a rival eliminated, but I don't wish to be directly involved in the affair. His name is Shashev, and my informants tell me he is at the ALD Scar Inn in ALD room.
But...
Kill him for me, vampire, and return with his key. You take a note in your
have
journal
already
under
the key.
section Shashev's key.
Okay, I don't
Started
understand
tracking Shashev's key.
this logic, but
Shashev,
whatever.
Sierra Lone we.
I have the key. Okay. I have already killed him.
I wanted to have someone killed.
Yeah.
Did you do it, creature?
Yes, we did. At least I think so.
Vampire dust.
Oh,
I need 3 portions of vampire dust for a spell I am currently researching.
okay, this is another
You
quest.
may be able to find it in the shops of finer apothecaries or alchemists. I would prefer it to be fresh, though.
Don't think this
Straight
is
from a
related.
You take a note in your journal under section Dust of the Vampire. Started tracking Sierra Lone we.
Okay, this is
Vampire
another
dust.
quest. But we have the key. We still have it, I think. Let's see. We don't know. Okay. Let's do it here. Another one. I hope that is not one of those mods that are checking for exactly one key, which is the most silly thing that mods do usually. Okay, sure. Yeah, we had 2. Okay, so I'm sure that's the right one. And I will drop 1 because sometimes mods are just silly. And
I wanted to have someone killed.
yeah,
Did you do it,
Okay,
creature?
I'm sure I have already killed him, but you know, maybe that save got reset for some reason, so we need to kill Shashev. Okay. First, let's look at Shashev was, where, and so on. Shashev is okay. Identifier is Shashev, so it's not hard to check for that. I hate when they block things. Okay. Right. So let's see if we have killed him already. Get dead. Count. Shashev. I'm writing wrong. Get dead. Dead. Okay. 0. Oh! I'm not yet killed him, or it's been reset. So yeah, we have still a mission to do. Sorry, Shashev. So Shashev is basically in the Alskar Inn in Durum, and probably it is in our map. But
Such
we will
useless
see.
creatures.
Okay, so we need still to do something for her. Kill the vampire. So tell you what, I will drop the sword here. So 12, a little less weight. And then we go and try to kill Cheshire in a room. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. Well, I should be able to go directly there because we have the entry to our room, magic room, to the Serene Tower, teleportation hub. So on here we can teleport directly to the Elder Room Mages Guild. And look for Shashab. Okay, I will just drink another potion because I'm tired to use that sword.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
Okay, let's save. Suggestions. After a while you play and you're going out in some big city, save before going out, because most memory consumption in the game happens when you go out from some interior and to a big city exterior. So that is probably one of the most likely moment to trigger some low memory condition. And triggering low memory conditions oftentimes means you, at least when you play with the standard engine, it means you're going to crash. So better always to have a save ready before going out. Well, we are not yet there, like, luckily, and okay, so I don't remember where he's Joshua. So he should be in the Alaska Inn, but we are not sure because we have the scheduling mods. So he could be moving somewhere else. And we need to verify that. Oh, and the children are... I love it. Look at this. Here. Do you want a lollipop from a vampire? He doesn't. And Harry, I love her. She's following better than any other companion. Okay, so Elderoon, no, this one.
I'd serve you humbly,
Alscar
whatever your desire.
in, and out of curiosity, let us check our precious map markers from the quest guide mod. I love this mod. The more I play, the more I love it. And actually, talking about that, I discovered the right option that I was missing to hide the hovering map when you hover over one of the icons, because it was causing problem if you had a lot of markers. So it's better to just have it appear when you click on it in the world map, I think, like there's a way you can double click or things. I don't remember how it is. Or maybe it's, oh, not here, it must be here, probably. Yeah. But there was a setting where this map appeared when you were hovering. But in theory it should appear now. When I click, I think, or control click. Maybe we have a problem. But not sure about it. But the setting is in the mod. I think the data panel, but there's a setting. There are a lot of settings, and in the journal page, this one show as a tooltip for the journal map. Oh, in the journal, it is in the journal, and I really suggest you say no here, because what happens is when you open the journal like this, I look for a quest.
Asked me to get her 3 portions of vampire dust for
Like
spell
you
she's
click,
researching.
here it is. When you look for information on the map about the quest, you have this super fine icon here, which is giving you access to the map. But if you have that option enabled, every time you are over this icon, it will start looking for your this information every fraction of a second, and this can slow your pointer a lot if you have a lot of icons. So much better to disable that and only have the standard. Click here, open the window like this. You see what happens? We have a lot of markers for some quest, and this is slowing the hovering a lot. So that's the one thing that really I found it is almost mandatory to disable, because it is causing problem when you have a lot of markers. But and it's not needed, because you can just click the icon when you need to open the window. So let's do that. So probably it is marking every possible vampire dust we can find in the world, and this is another option that I think should be more easily possible to disable. Maybe there's a way, but I have not yet found it. So by default, personally, I will like an option that allow me to disable things that appear in the map more than I don't know, 2 or 5 times. In theory there are already options like this, but I'm not able to have it working. So yeah, let's hope there will be some update. But that's the one thing causing problem basically, when you have ingredients as quest items. They are slowing at the map. But if you have this hovering thing disabled, it doesn't matter much. But anyway, if we look here, we know that we need vampire dust. We have it already, so not interested about it. In theory, if I click here, it should disappear, but it doesn't. It changed colors. So okay, something wrong. But okay, the player is a vampire and we have cheated it, so we are officially a vampire. And there are a lot of complex things here. But This is another quest, another one we are interested in. Probably this one is added by the Alpha Mages Guild mod, I'm not sure about it. But the one quest we are interested in is this one, the Shashev key, which is much more interesting. We know where we have to go in Al Jurum, in the Alskar Inn, confirmed where Shashev should be. I'm not entirely sure if there are cases where the quest guide is able to track NPC in real times. So for instance, if a scheduling mod is moving them, tell you that, but I don't think it is doing that by default. I'm not sure about it. I had some cases where the NPC were moved by the scheduling mod and the quest marker was not upgraded, but maybe you have to tell the quest guide to upgrade the icon. Maybe it is just like that. Anyway, let's see if we are able to find Shashev, and then we have to find a way to kill Shashev without being arrested or things like that. I'm not happy about it because Shiario, I think she already talked with Shashev, do some quests involving Shashev, and she doesn't know to kill people. But
Three blessings, friend.
you know, sometimes you have to do things because they click on you.
I am honored. Truly.
Okay, Shashev should be here. Oh, we have a friend here. Media, how are you? Like, take my place.
This is truly an honor.
Okay, I think, well, stay here. I don't need you now. I need to do something
A
wrong.
warm welcome to you.
Shashev, sorry. Remarkable, a vampire. In Morrowind and still alive.
Remarkable. A vampire. In Morrowind.
Okay, we have the
And
usual
still alive,
hints about
so
how
to
to
speak.
cure from a vampirism.
If you're looking for a
But
vampirism
Shashev, I'm
cure,
sorry,
I
but
can't help you. But
I
Shashev,
need to kill you.
I am Shashev, a mage of no affiliation. While I research. Did Edwina Elbert send you to me?
Yeah.
If she is concerned about
don't
my
tell.
progress, tell her that I will not
Alternative
rush
if
my
you
work
want to
at the
do
expense
that,
of
so.
accuracy.
Okay, there are a lot of ways you can kill people without being arrested for that. You can try and kill people from stealth. If you are high level, usually you have more than one way to do that, like enchanted items, magic, personal magic, or you just buy some chameleon things until you reach 100% chameleon, and then you can kill people basically with no
Well,
risk.
Here's a fine
But
one.
usually,
Speak freely.
May you find me.
if you have high personality and things like this, usually the easier way is just
What's
to
she doing here?
taunt people
Remarkable. A vampire.
with
In
persuasion
Morrowind.
until
What are
they
you
they
talking
attack you.
about? You think so? That does it.
And when they do that,
Goodbye.
you are no more arrested because you are just defending yourself, so you can. Or have a read, but this is a simpler way, and if you are high level, the one way that usually takes takes less preparation. Sorry, and less time also. So basically, exploring this mod, I think, yeah, I would add to the mod some kind of easy patch. So, for instance, if the player has the porphyric hemophilia effect, automatically it is added to one of the clans if the mod is using that as the key to progress the quest, or but that is more difficult technically, because from dialogue you cannot really directly detect the player having the porphyric hemophilia magic effect. It is much easier to just check the global variable. So yeah, probably to make the mod work better with this kind of situation, it is just easier to set that global variable from another script when you want to progress the quest. So when you open the dialogue already has that global variable set to progress. So yeah, that's one thing I will try to change in the mod. Now that I have realized, oh look at this, how it works with this kind of quest change. I love this. Look at this. Oh, the shadow is not perfect, but the footprints are. Anyway, okay, we kill him. We need to go back to the guild. How it is? Yeah, not perfect. Okay, little dark here, but we can go down. I don't remember where it is.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
Yeah, down here. Inside the secret chamber with the teleportation, we go back to Vivek. Not this way. And down here. We are back!
I wanted to have someone killed.
Yeah.
Someone killed. Excellent. Sometimes I wonder if it is not a good thing your kind exists. You may keep whatever else you found on his corpse. I'm sure that the fool had something of use to you. If you are still looking for something to do, I require some vampire dust for a spell I'm researching. You take a note in your journal under section Shashev's Key. Shashev's Key has been removed from your inventory.
Maybe this quest too is from...
Someone killed. My rival is dead by your hands. You take a note in your journal under section Shashev's Key. Someone killed. You've already killed Shashev, Dark One. Well done indeed. And it is good you brought me the key as well.
Okay, do we have some vampire dust? We have.
Say your piece and leave, vampire. We will not have you killed, but your presence here is
Oh, come
a
on.
nuisance.
Mods sometimes don't really. Okay, we already gave all we need even more vampire dust probably, but let's see. Can we finally do this thing? So we have the right money, I suppose. Let me check again. Oh, we don't have the right money anymore because we get some we have been paid for some, or we got the loot, so we need to do that again. And shift click to divide the money. We want just to keep. Okay, let's divide it like this. 1 1 1 7 1. Oh no. 1 1 1 7 1. Okay. This goes here. And this goes here. Or better here for now. Okay, let's take back the money. The right amount. Yeah. So, sword, check. Money, check. Quest down for Sewing Lowy, check. Crossing fingers. We are a fake vampire, but we are a vampire. Nah. What's wrong? we are our father. Why are you saying so? We did the class, kill Shashav, done everything. Oh come on, Harry. Hey you.
Say your piece and leave, vampire.
She's
We
not.
will not have you killed, but
Okay.
your presence here is a nuisance.
Maybe the journal entries did not update correctly. I don't know. So yeah, we need to check things again. So I'm looking at the script for things that are okay and things that are not. So Vampire Clan should be 1 and we are ready for that. In theory, if we are also this one, we could have used this one, PC Vampire, which is another one. It could be the same thing. So, okay. Status to 21 means we can go on. Oh, this is probably not correct. Because if the quest did not update correctly. Okay, let's check this. Open the console. Get journal index. Oh, this is the right. So I was correct about it. The USB page is probably confusing the identifier for the journal with the identifier for the key object. But we have to have this condition. The journal must be 100, and it is 101 for some reason. I don't know, maybe it could be just And I think that's a modded thing, adding that 101 entry. We can check that, like find text, like that. Yeah, Vanilla Quest doesn't have it. Some other mod is doing this. That's right. Yeah, probably some other mods is interfering, setting this entry to 101. So I guess the easier way to fix this thing and adding a little more mod compatibility would be to just change the check here, like this. Oh, sorry. So instead of equal, like often happens, always use some more relaxed option, like if it is even more than 100, it means that maybe some other mods is adding options, but surely they are options that come with the same kind of ending, I suppose. It's not always true, but oftentimes it is. So yeah, for this specific quest mod option, I would just change things like this, and this would work because it is 101 and it should just work. But for now we just set the journal back to 100, and we can do it like this. Set journal index. It is a temporary thing, but enough for us to progress. Okay. No, I don't want. Close the door. Area it doesn't want us to do that, but now we have the sword. We have the right journal entry, 100. We have the money. Oh. Why? I have the sword. No, don't tell me this is not a rider. Can't believe it. Katana, blue brand, unique. No, it is the right one. Could be the gold. Well, I was sure that this quest was a little tricky, but no, we have the right amount of money, we have the right sword, because the identifier is that one. We are officially a vampire. So what do you want from me? Oh, it should appear here. Okay, I don't understand, honestly. Oh, Yeah, even relaxed. So if you have more than this silly number money, it should work the same. I think I took this thing, so it is a little less annoying. Okay, understand. I'm doing something silly here because I don't think there are still problems. But when in doubt, just try every single option and verify that they are true. This is the first one. And it is 100, so yeah, it is right. And this one, oh, why? Katana gold brand unique. It's not the right one. Oh, was not expecting this. No, it is the right. Oh no, I'm completely silly. I have already done the quest. This is already the enhanced sword because it is called blue brand, so it means I already did the quest. I was not remembering, and this is already the right one. Probably I did the quest before installing this mod. I did it the traditional way. Okay, well, I'm just silly. So this is already the updated thing. But regardless how silly I've been about this, I think we have seen a couple of interesting things about how we could potentially make things easier with this class, for just changing a little the script, because two things here. Well, apart having the right sword because it was not the right one, but putting instead of equal to 100 here, something like this, would increase compatibility with other mods that could be setting that value a little higher for some reason. And also here, if we relax, instead of having to have exactly that amount of money, we make things easier, because yeah, once you know the right amount, because you read it somewhere or you get some hint about it, but yeah, you know it, you have to always put money in, put money out. It's just annoying. So when you have enough money, yeah, for me it's not bad to be able to do that. And that's more or less what I would change here. But if you want to change it, or you have to follow it, and then yeah, you should remember when you do the quest in a way or in another that you already did it. But you know, I'm using a high level character, a playthrough which is going on since a couple years, I think, or even more, so I don't remember this kind of things. And this is also an example of the concept I'm talking about. Sometimes when I hear someone asking, I don't understand why people insist on using old tools instead of mod organizer or similar mod install manager to put plugins and things inside the data files instead of having everything virtualized and put without putting things there. But one of the reasons is that people with 100 or even 1,000 mods in a Morrowind setup have built their personal world in years, and oftentimes they don't really want to install a mod and check it. They want to install bits of that mod if they are considered to fit with their existing Morrowind world, and they want to check the mod, but they are more interested in keeping what they already have than installing the new mod. And so it's more like, okay, I like this mod, but what do I have to change in that mod compared to my data files folder to fit that mod to my Morrowind world? And that's a different perspective. Definitely a rare perspective, because it requires knowledge of the game and of the tools to be able to make this kind of tweaks. But a lot of people using such a big quantity of mods are expert players from tens of years, or are even mod authors that know the way the game works ins and out, and so do not have problems upgrading a package instead of doing the contrary, putting a package, things from a package to the data files folder. So there are reasons why people keep on using old ways to do things, and this is true for the mod installer and manager, and it is true for the engine that you're using for the mods, and so on. There's no silly way to do things. There's only a way to do things like they fit the way of playing or preferences of people. And because you don't understand or don't like a way to do things, it's not automatically that your way is the right one for everyone, even if it is what the majority of people do. And having said this, okay, I think we are done. We already had that sword upgraded, but as we are here, let's take a look at it. So it's basically a super nice sword with decent fire damage, but the big thing is the fortify attack, which is good. Restore fatigue is not bad, but there are much more powerful swords around, so it's mostly for the thrill of having this special item. But yeah, for instance, I like my pyjama special sword more. It doesn't have powerful magic, but it has the right magic for my character, which is basically an enchanted sword, more a sorcerer or a mage, about enchanting things, and so this sword has what she needs to capture souls and absorb a little health and a little magic when she's not high level. So, but the sword is one model from Pyjama, with I think it is one of the best swords ever made for Morrowind. And so yeah, I usually put this and other swords like this in a special mod shop near Caldera, which is called Foron and Elling, and these swords are very pricey, but you can buy them when you are high level. Also, it's a kind of money sink when you have a lot of money. But yeah, here you could just enchant things much more powerful at this kind of level with this kind of... Okay, we did it. I think, yeah, I can just go back to the normal visualization, but you got the idea. Regardless of the problem, if you want, you can tweak things, and there are tools to understand how things works. From in-game, you can click the thing, get information in your log, and more or less get the logic of the plugin you are using, the quest you are using, and then from there you can open the right from inside the game. You can open the mod with the construction set. You can still keep on playing, but you understand how things work, looking for things in the construction set. And sometimes you can just solve things just opening the console and typing the right commands. Sometimes, oftentimes it is more complex, but yeah, it's just a matter of how familiar you are with the game things. Oh, I was doing something, I forgot. So I don't think we need this information anymore, so I can get back to the normal game visualization, which will be a little more high quality, I hope. Also less distracting for people that are not interested in this kind of technical mumbo jumbo. But you know, I think everyone who is streaming this game, apart the love for the game, is sharing what they know better, what they like better. So I don't think it could be interesting just, I don't know, role playing something, or commenting about writing quality of the mod quest. Well, I comment about typos sometimes, but mostly about
This is Vivek, Pilgrim. It's big. Can't you find your way around?
technical things. Oh, it's dark outside.
A sincere welcome to you.
I
So,
have
I
reached
don't know.
with Shashev's key.
I'm trying to do this quest. Did not make much sense because I had already the sword. So, okay, let's go back there. Put down the sword. The beautiful Elton brand. With its special quest to obtain it, we try to put it in the right place with the let's call the mod by Hanchan, which allow us to put things in the proper place. I don't remember, but you know what it is. It's a MWSE-Lua mod by Hanchan, the author of MGEXE, and yeah, it's a must-have if you want to place things around.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Breton? Oh, greetings.
And at
How do
this
you do?
point, as we are officially a vampire, for now, we need also to do a couple things. First, we don't need that variable vamp clan anymore, unless we need to do some vampire quests, but Shiari probably has already done them, and so we put that to 0 again, so people don't think we are a vampire anymore. And also it doesn't make sense anymore to have that disease, because it didn't work in any case, and also yeah, we can cure it, like we can cure ourselves or ask someone else. Okay, so, or use a shrine, I don't know, there are a lot of ways you can do that. And the choice is ours. But I should have no more diseases, and when I talk with someone, yeah, they don't have the command about that anymore. Okay, we did everything to reset to a
I have returned to Cyrilonwi with
better
Shashev's key.
situation. So yeah, let's look for different things to do. Okay. Oh, in theory, Sylvan Love has asked for 3 potion of vampire dust. So let's go and see why she needs them, and if she needs them still. I think I have plenty of this kind of ingredients here. Okay. Yeah, let's go back there. Also, let me check the stream because I'm not sure if things are working. Because I've been on the USB page, but did not check much if the stream is working. I think so. Oh, we have questions, I think. The textures of the bats. Ooh, it's not easy to understand from where they could be coming. Because I have a lot of textures package installed, and some of them are not recent or something that most people used. I'm very affectionate, is it right, to some mod authors, like most of Connery textures, even if they are not all high resolution or things like this, but there are some texture upgrades for them also. And about the bats and things like this, I think, I'm not sure about it, I should have to check that, but I think most of them I have from Corana, because she was one of the most talented interior modders when you go about things out of the usual lore and styles related to the vanilla game or the faction game. When you have something more exotic or fantasy, she was very good at making these retextures. So I think for Nisha, like those bats probably come from some retextures done by her. Not sure about it, but there's a good chance. And yeah, I like to have that mirror in the Shiayu room here. Well, let's go back there. Or maybe, oh, let's try a silly things, but you know, sometimes things work in a silly way, like if the reason for that mirror or not working is that the loading of the cell did not fully was fully completed coming from another interiors and so on. Maybe there's a chance that going out to the exterior and coming back we had the cell reloaded more in a more complete way. Just a chance. Could be. And you never say never with this game, especially when we have daily changes to things like MWSE-Lua, and sometimes they add some fantastic things, but sometimes they also break some fantastic things, and it's always changing so fast that sometimes you just have to accept the fact that for a couple days your game could be broken, because until they find the reason why something was broken. Oh, it is working! Here it is! I love it! So, if you love this, what do you tell me about this? Let me show you. Sadly it doesn't work in first person view, but you know, I can see still. Oh, maybe I need to go. Yeah, so the label for the candle is not. Oh, look at this. Now, if you are a female player loving all your super nice dresses, you know, having something like this, is it a dream come true or not? So this is the magic by MWSE-Lua that is not perfect, so he's not really uploading it anywhere apart the experiment zone, which is the Morrowind modded Discord, but you know, sometimes even not perfect things are so good that you want it even if they work just in third person view. And yeah, this mod is something really great, because honestly I never seen in any other game something so so realistic like this. This mirror here is not perfect because, yeah, maybe a little more I don't know, old style reflection effect could be better, and we don't have the first person view, but still it's great. I just love it. And also we have seen the game glitching because probably that cell was not loaded or fully loaded and the mod was not working. Now it works. It is just like this. Sometimes you crash the game or you have some error message while loading the game the first time. You go out of the game, you reload, and no more error messages. Morrowind is like this, at least the old engine. Sometimes it is just like, and when it works, it just works like Todd uses to say. Okay, let's go to the Mages Guild before I forget another time, like so what I do to go there, I have the amulet, the teleportation amulet for this Twin Tower Hotel Bernora set. We do the two destinations basically. The one I use more often is the one to go where I place my containers and so on, to put things, to put the loot, to look for things and so on, which is in the main room with the armors and so on. And the second one is when Shiayo is sneaking like this, I can put the amulet on and like this, I look for it, click, and if I am sneaking, I will go instead in the teleportation room, which is the one we use to go back to the Vivac Guild of Mages. Actually, when I find the right door. And from here we can talk with the sea ring low. Maybe a little light. Okay, in theory now we have the ingredients. We need 3 of them, we have 5, so...
Well, hello there, Sira. What can I do for you?
But it seems she doesn't need them anymore. Or do we have a topic?
Duties. Oh, you should ask Archmage Thingy. Trebonius. Or not. Between you and me, he's a beat bunkers.
I don't know. Maybe we already gave.
Someone killed. My rival is dead by your hands.
Okay.
You take a note in your journal.
So
under
this
section
is the,
Shashevsky.
oh, maybe it is the entry, the famous entry to 100 and yeah, from the style of that journal entry, I think it is something that one of the how is it called, less generic NPC mods could be doing, dissecting that thing to 101.
Little secret.
But
Think
yeah, she
carefully
doesn't
before
want.
accepting quests, especially from people like Archmage.
She
Thingy,
doesn't want
because you wouldn't want to.
that ingredient anymore, it seems.
I have returned to Cyrilonwi with Shashev's key.
So this quest, Dust of the Vampire, I don't know. In theory, we have them. So okay, that's because we are no more a vampire. That's it. Okay. We don't need to finish this one. It's an old quest about being a vampire in the vanilla Blood Moon game. Okay, so well, we could just remove it. Marker finished. Yeah, set it to 100 so we can remove it. Vampdust. Okay, let's try that.
Dust of the Vampire.
Okay. So we have reset it. We already
I've
did
returned
that
to
thing.
Cyrilonwi with the vampire dust, and she has rewarded
But
me with an
this
amulet
is
of gem
just
feeding.
to finish the quest. And in theory should be no more in the see. Okay, it is marked as finished. And let me check. We have, as usual. Oh, and notice I finally managed for the first time in my Morrowind player career managed to finish, I think, all the quests from the Quest of the Week mods that I have a package where I have merged I think the first 3 seasons of the Quest of the Week mod series, which is, as you can see here, a really big quantity of quests released by these Russian modders. It's a series that I hate and love at the same time, because the quests are technically done in a very clean way. Every quest has a well-coded identifiers. Every NPC is done the same way. Every quest has their clear things, and realizing how they work is very easy. And technically it's a neat mod, but the real problem is it's done by Russian modders, and who wrote the quest text doesn't know English very well, and oftentimes the English used is very low quality, and yeah, it may sort of discourage people from playing them, because it's evident that it is about quality translation, but the quests are nice, and there's an enormous variety of them. So I think if you are looking for some quest mods and you have already played most of them available, you can take a look at this mod of the week quest series. You can find them on Nexus, and I almost like it. The one thing is English quality is bad, but the meaning of the quest is still clear, so you can play it. But there are a lot of these quests, and I finally managed to finish them all. Some of them are pretty tricky and involve finding a lot of things, or realizing some ways of doing things that are not so intuitive. So I think I have done them all. Yeah, there are no more. Yeah. So this is a sort of personal achievement that I managed to do after a lot of playing. And naturally we could have a lot of quests doing in the Tamriel rebuilt area. The mod is number 15 here in my loading order, but you get the idea. I just scratched the surface of the mod. Basically I'm not yet playing the new areas more recently added, and so it's an enormous mod. Also this one I started to quest but didn't go very much inside. Oh, this one maybe I have finished it, but it is still there. But yes, plenty of mods. Oh, this is interesting. This mod is the Alpha Mages Guild quest mod. I started it. It's a very nice mod by one of the original game authors. You can easily find these mods because they start with Alpha, and yeah, naturally the writing quality is super, and they are very fun to play usually. And this is the last mod released for the May mod 10. And yeah, I'm having fun with it. Some of the quests, especially like this one, you have to hunt for a cast quest. A cast chest that is basically jumping. Every time you go nearby, you have to jump. The chest is jumping away and teleporting away, so you have to basically find a way to use telekinesis to be able to progress and finally open it and get what you need to get from the chest. And when you get the thing, the chest disappears, and then you have done what you are supposed to do. And so I think I did this part, and now I need to go back to the Mages Guild and get my reward, I suppose. And another nice quest about this mod, original, it's a simple one. Basically, you are invited from Edwina Albert from the Algerun Mages Guild to go to a sort of literary conference about the Ego Time Dwemer book, because she's a super expert about it, and she's going to have a talk there. And so you are invited. You go in this Mages Guild in I don't remember the name of the city, but one of the places in how's it called? Don't remember the names, but you know, some faraway place where the land of the Red Guards is basically. And yeah, you have this conference, this you can talk with some of the mages there, and it's funny. If I have to be honest, there are a couple things a little rushed, because you know it's a mod-atom mod, and it's hard to have the mod perfect for the time you release it. But kind of thing I noticed is that, for instance, having a high-level character, I have been able to easily open the door, which should be locked, because basically the mod is just implemented that room, and we are told that there's I don't remember if there's some kind of plague outside or some other kind of problem, but the mages just locked the door for a valid reason. So that's this door, and you cannot go outside in theory because it's locked with 100 level lock. But my character is high level, so for her opening a 100 lock level is like drinking a glass of water. And so I opened the door, and there was the void and outside like expected. And so, in my opinion, the right way to do that would be to add a unique door with attached the standard script, for instance, to lock the door, that also gives the player a message: this door is locked, and that's it, you cannot open it even if you are a level 100 mage or things like that. So a little thing. And also there is no path grid. Yeah, this is not super important. Probably if you're playing with Open Morrowind it doesn't count at all, but with the standard engine the problem is if you don't put a path grid, oftentimes it's not only a problem with having your companions not moving very well, or if for some reason you start a fight and the NPC cannot move very well, they sort of usually go against the furniture. But the real problem is oftentimes if there is no path grid and in this case no north marker, technically NPC just stare at the walls of the room. This is something that happens a lot, at least in the original engine, if you don't put a path grid in your room. And so the effect is a little ruined because you enter the room and you see this NPC looking at the wall, and you immediately understand why it is like this, because it happens, and it doesn't happen with one but with almost all people in the room. So yeah, I would just add this thing. For my game world I already did it. I just added the path grid there and a lock, a scripted lock for the door. Just minor things, but you get the idea. But the mod has still a lot of quests, I suppose, I can enjoy, and this is one of them. So let's go there. I had a lot of fun following that chest in Sydney. So now I want to go back and get my reward from Procyon Nigilius in the Sadri Tomorrow Wolverine Hall Mages Guild. And that's why I love this quest guide mod, because I don't, even if I don't remember exactly, I can just see where he is without opening the journal. And if the journal is not telling me where he is, yeah, I can still get the information here. Now, I could want to disable this thing, I can, the marker here, but this information where he is, it is still something that I think everybody would like to have about a quest giver NPC, even if for some reason the mod is not telling you in the journal. But usually it is written in the journal, but sometimes it doesn't. So in this case a mod like quest giver is very, very useful. But as you can see here, we have the information here, but we are talking about a mod done by one of the quest developers of the original game. So I think we have just to learn about how to write dialogue entries from this mod. So you see we have all the proper topics in the entry here. We have what we need to find, where, with whom we need to talk when we have done it, and where. So yeah, everything is where it should be. And to go there, I could pay one of the
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
ladies here.
An
Or
honor, to be sure.
this mayor, is it right? But I think he's going to another exotic place. So for once I will pay for
They
traveling.
provide instantaneous transport between various mages guild halls on Vardenfell. What is your destination? Of course you can also use my...
Because she usually is able to teleport for free, because she has just the teleportation hub here, or she can go to the Heavish Mages Guild, and also there she can travel for free because she done a quest to help them set up another teleportation network and so on. But anyway, Protion.
Old
got
ways
that
are the best.
squeeze
Greetings to
Amaretto
you.
Too many
pretty
travelers.
good.
A pleasure
get
to
their
meet
man.
you.
But don't worry, the ghost won't be coming back.
Okay, waiting. We did it.
The people of Sidonin are waiting for someone to remove that cursed chest, and Pomus Rulisian is waiting for a cure. Cursed chest. Excellent, another cursed chest is gone. And what was inside it? Odd. Usually it's enchanted armor and gold. I have no use for this stuff. You can keep all the stuff you found as a reward. You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild, the cursed chest.
Okay. We can keep the stuff, which is, I think, some
Cursed chest. There is no point in dwelling on it,
some robe.
Archmage. Some visitors to Vardenfell are inexplicable.
Okay, then we have something about
Pomus Rulisian. He's staying with Valvius Mevurius in Caldera. They're both drunkards and suspicious characters, but Pomus promised the guild a great deal of drakes to remove a cursed item. You will need to cast Dispel on him, which means you may need to make a spell. Someone at every major guild can help you. Learn Dispel and then make a simple version of the spell that can be used on others. You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild.
so
Dispel Pomus.
this
Start
spell,
tracking Pomus
sorry,
Rulisian.
this quest is a lesson about the game. The game mechanics, at least the magic mechanics, as you can see here. Basically, you have to learn how to use a dispel on someone else. That means you have to make probably a new spell or enchantment, or have someone else make it for you, and so you learn the power and the variety of the game spell making options. Okay, in Caldera, I think Shiayu should have already in her arsenal of spells some sweetie one, but let's check it. If I actually manage to write things correctly. But maybe there are no here it is. I think I have this one, yeah, on target 50%, I think should be enough. Then we have this one on self, but this one should be okay. And then we have on self. Oh, this one also a scroll that should work if anything else doesn't, because it is 100 to 200. Yeah, I think we are okay. We are already able to do that. Oh, and I think I could just drop some money here because I don't need it anymore. So we'll open the bag of holding and put it there, like okay. Most of them. Because I have a mod which is adding weight to the gold, so when I have gold I have a lot of weight, but I have a bag of holding also, so I can put the gold there. And okay, let's go to Caldera. So this way we go using the teleportation chamber. Oh, let me check also how it looks. Okay, I was talking about this with another mod, and another nice mod which is adding a Mage's Guild in Nisis, nearby in Nisis, was doing a similar thing with a window, adding an exterior view, and that's been done using a big mesh, basically porting a slice of an exterior in an interior cell to show that. It's super nice to see, but the problem is that such a big mesh is very heavy on frame rate. So basically when you enter in that interior cell, you felt the decreasing frame rate right instantly, and yeah, I don't think that's worth. There are other tricks you can use, like this kind of fake window with an image in a semi-spheric mesh outside, and you can fake something more or less believable, because you understand that windows are not perfectly
I could kill that one.
and so some aberration, some distortion of the image is also believable. And yeah, the final touch is you put a script, so you have two images, and when the night comes, you change the image so it is showing a night view. And still, this way you can have some sort of nice effect without having the problem with the frame rate. Okay, let's drink a potion. And the name?
Wolverine Hall asked me to remove a cursed item from Pomus Rulician in Caldera. I may need to
But
use
we are
the
not
Spellmaker
told
to create a new
where
spell
to
dispel
look
on a
for
target.
Pomus. We only know
Flatter me with your attention, outworm.
he's somewhere in Caldera. Oh, are we crashing? Yeah, I was talking. I was talking before about always save before going outside, and I did not do that. So you see, that's a reason why I'm telling that, because going outside is oftentimes a critical moment about crashing, often due to low memory, but not necessarily only for that. But all in all, this is the first crash we have in this streaming, and it's not bad considering that, as I said before, there's been a lot of changes in the engine lately. MWSE-Lua developers are making major changes to the, how can I say it, to the error detection system used by the script extender. So there will be some conflicts, some mods that don't work correctly, that at least span the log a lot, but in the long run it will be a big advantage, because mod authors will be able to detect more and more errors and avoid them, basically, because this kind of more detailed and more sophisticated ways to catch these errors in the long run will be very, very useful to have better mods. But at present that's the moment where things are being changed, and that is oftentimes a delicate moment for the mods, because some mods will not work, or at least will work in a less tolerant way. Maybe have some kind of glitches that were already there, but maybe were triggering crashes or things like that less often. But all in all, it's a good thing, because this way mod authors can catch those kind of errors, realize that they are there, and fix the mod, so they don't happen anymore, hopefully. But the rule number one remains: always save, or be sure to have a save before going out. Okay, so Savage Mara, evac, and Caldera. Okay, I have a recent save, but just to do what I just said. Oh, and 90% I was talking about this 90%, I was sure do not crash anymore, because that's usually what happens, and it means that the crash most likely was due to low memory.
In Caldera before, stranger. Dro's here.
Because when you play for a while, there's this big problem. You slowly consume all the memory. Sooner or later, it's a problem. I think due mostly to the UI engine, honestly, because that's the one having problem doing the same more than the original game.
Caldera Ebony Mines.
But it's a problem that I think all games using Lua have, and also for instance Open Morrowind has it, but Open Morrowind is able to use a lot more memory because it's a native 64-bit program, so you don't realize that you have plenty of memory. Before finishing it, you can play for hours and never know about it. So maybe there are other kind of symptoms, like you have some stuttering, but you never crash because you have too low memory, like happens using the old engine. Anyway, we're looking for this.
Procyon in Wolverine Hall asked me to remove a cursed item from Procyon in Caldera.
I think some kind of.
I may need to use the spell maker to create a new spell to dispel on a target.
So I guess. Oh, okay. He's staying with Valvius Mevreus. They are drunkard. So I guess the first place where we can look for
your bidding,
is
knight?
The tavern.
Hail to the Knight of the Imperial Dragon. Background. I am an Imperial guard.
We can ask the god.
Homus Rulasian. Homus? Yes, he's staying at Valvius' house. It's on the west side of town, near the Mage's Guild.
Okay, good to know. Valvius. Oh, maybe I remember who he is. Oh, yeah, I forgot to drink it. So, if I recall correctly, should be here. Yeah. And also, I want to show you this. Let's see if I am able to actually do something really interesting. So I have this couple of mods. New mods. So one mod is called slow-mo. This one, basically what it does is when you do some kind of knock, death, critical hits while fighting, you have some kind of slow motion effect. And it's basically mostly a visual effect, also a play effect because you have more time to aim, but mostly visual. And it happens automatically when you do this kind of hits in game. And usually it's just like this, but if you want, you can set the mod up to okay, use Alt and the mouse wheel to force this kind of behavior, and this can be used to slow the game timings anytime. And why is it interesting? Because this way you can test your animation mode at a slow speed in game and realize more precisely what happens. So for instance, I get this other mode. Well, first I will check if it is working. Like I move and I Alt, use my mouse wheel, and you can see I'm not only zooming, I'm also slowing the speed of my character and the rest of the world until it finished the effect. But I'm using this to try this thing. I want to slow the time so I can verify what happens when I use the other mode, which is adding animation for the doors and player. Well, the player is not using the player. In this case, with such a slow time, is the player how is it called? Player arm animation doesn't work, but you can get the idea about the opening door. Like you have the animation of the door opening, and this technically is not an easy thing to make, because the doors, as most things in Morrowind, do not have a real standard. So detecting where the handle is and where the hinge is not easy, but a scenic thing. Okay, and also you can use it to test I don't know, player animation while player is sitting or jumping. Like for instance, I have another mod which is adding when you jump from crouching, you jump higher, and you can and the moment you start jumping is configurable from your panel, because it depends on a lot of things. But with this kind of slow timing, you can tweak it more precisely, for instance, than the usual animation speed, and that's something interesting, I think. But yeah, I can disable the slow-mo things now because we don't need it anymore. So Alt up, Alt down, this one. Or I can reset everything, but I remember what it is. So let's go inside.
Welcome, Breton. Let's set aside our differences and talk, shall we?
Okay. I'm looking for someone in particular, your friend.
And my name is Valvius
Formius.
My unfortunate friend. He's upstairs.
Okay, let's go and see what can we do for you. Upstairs. Maybe it's better if I
feel absolutely great.
tell her to stay here.
Follow. Ari is set to follow inside /
Stay here. Good girl.
I'd be happy to talk.
Okay,
My pleasure, really.
honestly, so he's upstairs, but the door is closed. This could be a problem. So can I open the door without him causing problems? Let's save. I don't know if it is some scheduling mod doing this, but I don't think so. No, no problems opening. Okay, here's the one.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Okay, let's try the spell. We need to use the dispel magic effect. So, huge magic. Okay.
Are you here from the Guild of Mages? I'm MWSE-Lua. I'm the one you're looking for. Please get these damned gauntlets off me. MWSE-Lua. It's like this. I was winning. Winning big. But then I lost everything. The guy I was playing against, some Telvanni underling, says he'll let me win it all back if he can bet he's magic gloves. I didn't know what kind of gloves they were, only that they were shiny. I won the next roll and got my money back, and I also got the gloves.
I'm reading the chat, and yeah, I have also Shanjak telling about some kind of problems with this latest updates. So there are pros and cons. Some things are already working better, but there are some glitches observed in some other things. But I think these are some necessary steps. I think the important thing is, as a MWSE-Lua mod author, I think the important thing is managing to keep the documentation and the changes in synchronization, because that's the thing that mod authors need to be able to try and make the mods work better, because when there is not synchronization between the two things, it's harder to avoid this kind of problems and so on. But so far it's been very good also in that kind of speed by which this kind of information is updated. And I don't know about the new branches, especially the things related to changing how MWSE is working, because the thing more related to distant land and shadows and that kind of things, because there I don't know how much the standard log is able to catch that kind of things, but yes, also there are a lot of people working on that kind of things. Let's hope that we don't break things even more, because the problem there is that a lot of things are done by one developer, have been done by one developer, which is just having long periods where he's not available, and so there may be some problems when trying to change things there when he's not present, sort of integrating what is available as information from the code. But we will see. We have also the advantage in this period that a lot of people have started using the AI and invested a lot of time in there, so I've been new things explode, and so that should be something that remains available and working from all that clunking and experiments done with the AI help. So yeah, potentially there are a lot of things, but then depends. I think it depends also in how is your setup, what you value most in your game. For instance, I used to play with a lot of mods. I used to play with low frame rate, relatively low frame rate, because the frame rate I have now is way better than what I was used to play some years ago. But I was able to play with 20. I was happy with 20 frames per second. Now I can play with 40 or 50 or 60, but for me it's more than enough. I never play with more than 60 for the simple fact that my monitor is limited to 60. So when I see things done for the purpose of reaching 100 frame rate for this game, I cannot even understand the reason why, because I always play at a lower frame rate, and I would still play at lower frame rate even having a monitor with higher frame rate, because I prefer my graphic card to be more silent, for instance, instead of having that kind of frame rate, because in my opinion this is not a game where I like to have super detailed and high pace combat. I like to have explore, to go, so it depends on how you play the game. People that like high frame rate, maybe they like super active combat and parrying and doing special moves, and it's a different way to play the game. So I'm more interested, for instance, in the shadow part, in I don't know, having real water in different levels without having to use the fake water meshes, things like this. But when I see a mod just trying to squeeze any frame for it doesn't really matter much about how I play the game, because that's another way of playing. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, with this kind of updates done using the AI, in theory there should be plenty of different things to make better for everyone, so we will see. But for now, always pay attention when you are about to going outside, because
so happy.
yeah, that's the moment you crash more often. But
Greetings to you.
going back to
Pleasure
this
to meet you.
Are
quest,
you here from the Guild of Mages?
I think I tried already the proper magic here. So let's try again. Maybe a different dispel. Okay, so this is on self, on target. Let's try the scroll. Scroll on touch. Not working
If
at
I can
all.
be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
This is something I noticed. Sometimes the on-touch scrolls don't work for some reason. As we need to make some special dispel an area, something like this. So we never, in theory, we never have problems with those. But this one should, in theory, work because 50% is good. Let's see.
Are you here from the Guild of Mages? I'm Pomus Rulician.
Maybe it needs 100%.
I see I stand in good company.
Dispel Pomus.
Oh, maybe we did it. Maybe he's just magic resistant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that was probably... Or... Yeah, maybe that's related to the 50% because that's a range that does not guarantee that you always manage to have the spell effect doing its work. But now we just found it working, and it's right because it was 50%, so we had to use 2 or 3 tries before having it hit the target. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. So in theory, those gauntlets should be dropped down, I suppose, but they are not. Okay, they just disappeared. Something magic.
Thank you. Thank you, Pomus Rulician. Thank you. I will never bet again. At least not with a Telvanni.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about them dropping like the slave brasiers or things like that, but
You seem like very
don't see them, so...
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
We're
Okay,
friends.
thank you.
Shiar Unin. Pomus Rulician. Did it work? Thank the divines. No more clank, clank, clank. No more Valvius. Please, I can't feed myself. Valvius, you have to help me. The things we do for friends.
Oh,
He's a
and
wonderful man when he's sober.
I love this thing because
drinking.
the author, I think I'm reading between the lines. I cannot say it in English, but I think this scholar, so he had to help his friends. His friends were doing a lot of strange noise, but especially he had to help his friend feeding himself, and that's already one thing. But you have to help me, and then you have to imagine what is the other thing that he had to help his friends with. So he was not able to use his hands anymore with this magic gauntlets blocking his hands like some kind of... Okay, yeah, you can imagine the rest of the thing, and this is... yeah, I find this funny. It's similar to the joke with
pleasure.
looking for a book with the title completely unrelated to the content, and when you finally find the book, inside the book, you read the book, you understand that it's all a joke about making the player mad looking for this book with the wrong title. And
I'd be happy
yeah,
to talk.
that was in the, I think in the Fargot mod by the same author, but you get the idea. And let's see, I think we need to go back.
I successfully removed the cursed item from Pomus Rulician. I should report back to Procyon in Wolvering Hall.
Yeah. Okay, let's use the guild. Let me check one thing. I think I already did something with this
Your
super
bidding night.
nice mod, but maybe I forgot upgrading it or something like that. Where is my feather? Oh, I dropped my feather potions. Oh, yeah, I did it. Okay, I dropped my feather potions somewhere. But that's this window. Yeah, I think I had added a room with a fake room with the NPCs showing and so on, but for some reason at a certain point I have lost that change, so I need to redo that, because it was super scenic having a copy of Fort Myron there, at the canvas and so on. That's strange, because I was sure I already made something like that, but you know, sometimes you edit something, edit the wrong
Your
things.
bidding night?
Or maybe I have upgraded the mod and lost that one. I will look for it, because it was super nice to see. Okay, let's go inside.
This is truly an honor.
It is a pleasure, Outlander.
Oh yeah, Ari.
Do you require my
You can follow
services?
again.
I feel absolutely great. Don't follow. Ari is set to follow inside.
And there we go to Cedric Mora. Okay, Procyon is here.
I got that
the
serious
Imperial
about
Dragon.
Angaret
How
pretty
may
good,
I
huh?
serve?
I serve But don't worry, the ghost won't be coming back.
Did you cure Pomus Rulician? Pomus Rulician. Pomus is no longer cursed? Good work. You deserve a share of the guild's payment. I have other duties for you.
Oh,
You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild. Dispel Pomus. 300 gold has been added to your inventory. Duties. Baltham Grayman is still alive. Baltham Grayman. Baltham Grayman is still alive. You lied to me.
oh,
She are you neen. Swear you killed Baltham Grayman. You must have killed the wrong person.
oh.
Then. My sources say Baltham Grayman is definitely in Zanarbale, a little bandit hideout. It's a beat of a swim. You'll need to cross the little islands southwest to Telfir, then head due west towards Yuviritha's grave. Zanarbale is just before you reach Yuviritha's grave. Hold on, I have an idea. Procyon mixes and drinks potions repeatedly for several minutes. Wait. Ha. Aha. Yes. I shall brew a potion of levitation that will let you float all the way there with ease. Here you go. Drink up. I've marked Uviritha's grave on your map. Make sure you kill him this time. You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild.
Okay.
The deaths of Baltham Grayman. Started tracking Procyon Nigelias, Baltham Grayman. Genius Rising Force potion has been added to your inventory.
I have a feeling about the potion. Okay, genius. Okay, well, I don't know the right name because it's how is it called? Not clairvoyant, Nerevarine mod, which is hiding the name of things until you use it, because you don't know what it is. But it is this one because it is unique. So basically I don't know, regardless, what the effect of these potions are. So yeah, I want to try it because I'm sure there's some fun probably inside. But first we need to be in some place more.
Procyon accused me of lying about killing Baltham Grayman. Apparently he is alive and in Zanar Vale. He gave me a special potion of rising force. I should drink it and levitate southwest from Sadrith Mora towards Uviritha's grave. Zanar Vale is just west of Uviritha's grave.
Okay, Shia, you could just teleport there because she's Alvani Archmagister. But as the quest is telling us to use that, we can try that first.
Here not long ago.
And see what happens. Well, luckily I am saving automatically here, so I can go out. With less probability of crashing. Okay. Oh, and as we I have you always look at the wall like this, so I can tell you to take my place, and
You seem like very good
you
company.
look better. Okay, so we have the practice dummies here. We can spend some time honing our martial skills, like using some bound weapons and trying conjuration and trying our skills with real combat.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around. I have this mod that is basically replacing the static fighting dummies with some creature ones when you touch them the first time.
and it works most of the time, but sometimes you need to reload the cell to have them work in interiors. Yeah, that's kind of limit about collision probably, or how the and the strange thing is about spells always work from the start, but weapon collision for some reason in interiors need to go out and come back to the cell again. But yeah, mysteries. Are you spending some real time learning how to use axes better? And she's using a bound weapon, so she doesn't have problems ruining the real weapon and having to repair that. Mostly.
I will kill you over and over until there are none of you left.
Okay, that's enough.
Imperial dragon. How may I serve?
We drink some water. And
I should probably wash up. Your bidding, knight?
okay, let's see.
Ocean accused me of lying about killing Baltham Grayman. Apparently,
So we need to go to Euphorites' grave, so we want to get this side. One more. Okay. I could just jump there. It would be faster, probably. But this is the direction. Okay. Let's try this potion out of curiosity. I suppose a jump potion. No, it's not. Oh, levitate potion. Oh, not even. Okay, an unknown potion. I don't remember the name. Oh, Rising Force. Okay, I think that's normal levitation. Yeah. Genius Rising Force potion, but we don't actually know the power of this potion. Okay, let's get some speed. I was expecting some kind of jokes from this potion, but it looks like some normal ones. Oh, we have also our other companions joining the group. Okay, this is Dalfir. Let's see. This is a marker for other quests, I think. Yeah. This is a quest that in theory I have finished, but there's still the marker, because it's one of those quests where you have to come back after a week and talk the final word with the quest giver. And honestly, I don't like this kind of things very much, because you have this quest there, you forget it, it's still in your journal, but then you don't remember exactly what you had to do and why. So yeah, I'm not sure I like this kind of final steps for the quest. Okay, so this is the one place we're not interested in. Oh well, let's go to Uviri's grave. At least to the area. We need to find a place called Vinarbal, west of Uviri's grave. Okay, let's go over Uviri's grave. Yes, it will be something like wood trees are already something. I love them. For me, wood trees are what makes the Ashlands so iconic. This kind of old wood trees, at least. But this is Uviri's grave, and the village, the city developed for it. Okay, where could this place be? West of Tal Uviri's Shushan. Okay. Tomb. not super easy to find this place because west of Telly Viritis is not so precise. And we have no marks. What's the name again? Xenobile. I just hope that we don't have some mod conflict like place hidden from some other mods. Sometimes it happens. I don't think so, because usually before installing mods I check that. But sometimes you don't catch all of possible overlapping. Also, I probably never visited this tomb if it is a vanilla one, so yeah, don't know. Could be hard to find it, because lots of areas still to explore. Oh, something new here. Sinabi. Oh, what's that? A solitary tower? Curious? No door. Coming from... Haha. I was thinking about it. JNK mod, but some JNK mod. Yeah. Ashland Village or Sapphire Mine, one of the two mods. By one of my favorite modders. And this one. Oh, it's a stronghold, a new stronghold here. Yeah, these are places from new mods, probably. Let me check. Oh, no. A Morrowind? Ah, Morrowind Advanced. Or Spectral Siege. Oh, Morrowind Advanced, I remember this, and also, yeah, that's two combined mods. This one is from Morrowind Advanced. Oh, this one also is curious. This mod is down
I have you.
from one of the original, I think,
I'll see you
game
dead.
developers too. The one that made the Morrowind Advanced series. And okay, I need those potions. Well, I think my companions are able to dispatch of a simple zombie like that. But oh yeah, oh, I have some. Okay, well, they are almost good. Yeah, area is already healing, but this mod is basically adding high-level enemies to Morrowind, one of the first mods developed for Morrowind, and one of the first developed from original game authors, and it's adding this big undead castle right between Molagmar or Markan. I always confused these two names, but the one near the Talvani area and Suran, in between there's this area with the big sort of desert valley, and here it is, this big castle. And then we have other mods adding to the stronghold nearby, and yeah, with Elite, and the stronghold is sort of with a dreamer team. There are these giant dreamer machines, so a little mix between dreamer team and classic stronghold team, and yeah, a good mix. There are some terrain conflicts, but easy to fix. And both of them are good if you like some fight. We done there things like this, but I think I am already too far from my supposed target, because I'm already here, and in theory I was looking for something not far from Eurydice's grave, so we don't have real good hints about the exact location of this place, so yeah, I need more time to look for it, so I will stop here for now, and as usual, thanks for watching, and hopefully we will see you next time. Bye bye.